Hello my dudes, and welcome to another video. Today is Sunday and it's a wonderful day. We're getting ready for leg day. I feel like somehow these videos always fall on a leg day for you guys. I do work out upper body quite a lot, but yeah, got another leg day. They need to grow everything. Currently really sore because earlier this week I actually got to see my coach, which was super exciting. First time he pushed me. It's great. We stretched those ankles. Yeah, so I'm still super sore from that because after that also I had to sit on a plane. Oh my god, they changed my flight. It was a horror story. They changed my flight like 5 times, got me on 2 flights, and then kicked me out of them, then had to go the next day. I was lucky enough, my coach let me crash on his couch that day, so shout out to him and Caroline for letting me stay over at their place because they were super nice about it, and also giving me chicken and rice, which, you know, I really needed it and appreciate it. But other than that, we're back here in Boston, and like, guys, I'm telling you, I need to get out of Boston so bad. I have my little pre-workout here from Raw Nutrition. If you guys want to try it out, code Daph, get your discount. I'm gonna listen to some sad boy music right now, get me in the mood, and yeah. Hey guys, so it's been a couple days later. I had left you on my way to a leg day, but the day got really busy and I lost track of time. So here we are a couple days later. This video, basically what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you guys what I do to do bodybuilding on a budget, how little like tips and tricks as far as like what to get at the supermarket, how to get bulk things to help you out, because we eat a lot of meals, there is a lot of food and prices are going up. And yeah, this is not gonna get you like super fancy meals, but it give you the basics and it gets the job done. So first of all, I would say your proteins and things like that. A good tip is to get ground meat. So whether that's your ground beef, chicken, turkey, get it ground. Per dollar per pound, it'll get you more meat than if you were to get like just like chicken breast or, you know, actual steak or whatever you guys use for protein. Ground meat, I know it's not always like the most appealing thing, but like getting ground chicken, things like that, it does help as far as that. Also, some supermarkets offer like family bulk packets. Usually, maybe it's not the highest quality of meat, but there are options like that. My supermarket doesn't do it. There is one, but it's like an hour and a half away, so I don't drive all the way there. But if I ever happen to go buy it and get it, some people have also told me like places like Costco, things like that, you can buy like more like bulk big packages of meat. So if you can do that and you have access to it, go for it. Or again, ground meat is your friend. Again, per weight, I swear it gives me more servings of meals than if I were to buy it just the regular cuts of meat after cooking. I weigh all my meats after I cook it. So I do cooked weight, I cook it, put it in the pan. You know, you can either do them patties, you can either just keep it ground, however you like it. It cooks honestly much quicker too than if you were gonna get the cuts of meat. It cooks like in like 5-7 minutes, literally, both sides of the pan. And then I just stick it in the fridge, have however much I need, and I put them in like, you know, little Tupperwares like this. And whatever protein I want to use for that meal, I just grab it and go ahead and add it to my meal. So that's something quick and easy, simple to do, and it'll save you some money. Next ways of saving money is none of all rice, okay? You can buy big, large packets of rice, smaller packets of rice. I just feed one person, one belly here. So this is good enough for me. It's easy. I know people love microwavables and things like that, but literally for a whole packet, you're paying like $2-3 each packet, and that can add up a lot versus paying, again, $3 for this whole thing and boiling it or putting it in the rice cooker if you have one and making a whole bunch. It'll last you way much longer and it's much cheaper. You just have to actually plan it in your day that at some point you're gonna have to cook some, or again, use the rice cooker. I personally am old-fashioned. I grew up in Greece. You know, I cook a little bit everything. I don't have a rice cooker, so I literally boil this. If you want to know the magic ratio for rice, okay, you take your cup, and for every cup of rice, it's 1.5 cups of water. So you add a cup of rice, and then 1.5. The bag usually says 2, but if you want that perfect, not like yucky, moisty rice, and you want it to be like the, you know, the perfect amount in the end, just do 1.5 cups per cup of rice of water. Once you put it to boil, once it hits a high boil, just reduce it down, stir it a couple of times, and when the water has all kind of absorbed and things like that, you should be good. And please just stir once in a while so it doesn't be like a burnt, charred mess on the bottom and then it's like sitting in the sink for days. Like, just stir once or twice and then you won't have that issue. But again, bags of rice, super good, super convenient, pretty cheap. Cream of rice, okay? Maybe not the cheapest right now, because for some reason, all of a sudden they jacked the price. I swear these used to be like $2 a box, and now they're like $4 something. Don't ask me why. If you guys... like, I need a cream of rice sponsor or something, like, I don't know. Or I'm gonna start making them my own because I eat too much of this. But again, super, super convenient. Like, still, this is cheaper than doing like microwavable rice packets. Like, get a box of this, you put it literally in a bowl with some water in the microwave. It does have an art to it, but once you learn like your ratios and things like that, it's pretty easy from that. I would say, you know, don't, after like 2 minutes, then kind of take it out and stir it every 30 seconds, because just like oatmeal sometimes, like, you know, you want to avoid the microwave explosions. But cream of rice, it's super easy digestible. I've talked about it before. Honestly, like pre-workout, this is great. It digests like that. Most people don't have an issue with it. And with some like protein powder in and peanut butter, freeze it, like let it chill. So good. And then add some like frozen berries, which brings me to my next topic. Your berries, get them frozen, all right? You know, you go to the strawberry, blueberry section, and it's like everything is like $5-6 a pint. But if you buy it frozen, it's still maybe $3 or $4. But again, you're getting a lot more berries. If you buy the big bags, you can save a lot. They last longer, things like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you're in season, if you're in berry season and like, you know, everything looks good and you want to go ahead and buy it. I'm just saying, if you want to save a little bit more money, things like that, frozen fruit is your friend. You can get a lot more, again, for less money, and it lasts longer. You don't have to avoid perishing it. You know, half the time you're throwing like a third of it away because it went bad and you didn't eat it in time. Same things like with frozen vegetables, the same thing. Like bell peppers, green beans, peas, broccoli, you name it. There's so many different vegetables that you can get frozen. Again, saves a lot of money, lasts long, you don't have to worry about perishable, and also makes it a lot more convenient if you want to cook it. You can quickly just like steam it, put it in the microwave, however you like to do it, and you have it easily prepared. So again, your proteins are already prepped in the fridge, you have rice cooked in the fridge, then you steam up whatever, some veggies at that moment, or you make some for the day, however you like to do it again. And it's just a super easy and convenient way, so even if you don't have food prepared, you really only need 5 minutes to put something together, okay? So super easy, super clean. Add spices to it, spice it the way you want, you know. Add ketchup because ketchup is life, and, you know, you got the deal. Those, honestly, were my biggest tips. I mean, obviously, right, if you're getting a jar of peanut butter that's like $2 or $3, it's gonna be way cheaper than if you're getting some fancy almond butter that's like $12-15, right? And it'll last you a lot longer. Again, even that in like a bulk store, Costco, I'm sure you can get like a big tub of peanut butter and it can be a lot cheaper. These like even like guacamole packets or something like that, which instead of buying the avocados, unless you like really eat them really quick, you know, they go bad, so the guac will stay a little bit longer. You can get mild ones that are not spiced too much, so it's pretty much the same thing. Buy one olive oil. Olive oil will last you a really long time, and it's a healthy source of fat, etc. Like eggs and egg whites in the store are quite expensive, especially right now with the prices gone up. But if you have like a Costco membership or something like that, I know friends of mine who get bulk egg whites, bulk eggs, really dirt cheap. Again, I kind of try to get like organic, free range eggs. I'm kind of picky with my eggs, so again, do you, but you can have the option of buying bulk and you're short, or you're a kid in college, or you're just starting at working and you don't have a lot of money, you know, whatever it is. These are ways that you can save money, and buying in bulk, especially when you know you're gonna consume it, it's good to do it. If you're buying whole foods for the most part and not like getting like a lot of like packaged things, pre-made, microwavable, little treats, snacks, you know, And then, like I say, the delicacies, right? Extra things that maybe you don't necessarily need, but you want or want to add. Like, all those extras, if you eliminate those, not because, again, you have to necessarily or they're bad for you, but if you can stick just to the basics, honestly, you can get through pretty cheap, you know. I'm not telling you to go back to, like, the cans of tuna and rice diet, which I used to joke about. Like, literally, my friend used to just eat that only, and it save him a lot of money, but okay, it's a little gruesome. But these are just some ways that, again, I get to do my 5-6 meals a day and afford it and go through my day. And, you know, I choose good quality foods and kind of eliminate anything extra. Those are pretty much like the basics of things that I think can help you, like save some money, things like that. Obviously, you can add some more like fun things and items into your grocery list of stores and whatever. And also depending, you know, if you're in your off season, prep season, if you're not doing bodybuilding at all and just wanted to look at healthy ideas and how to like stay on a budget while doing this. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, but basically what I'm trying to say is keep it simple, keep it basic, keep it healthy, and you most likely will be saving money. Don't go to the supermarket with a plan. Know what you eat. If you eat pretty similar foods by now, you probably know what you need, so just stick to those. But again, I would also limit your time in the store. Don't go when you have lots of time so you can look around. Just go in with a purpose, get what you need, get out. That's it. Don't get things that you know you're not supposed to eat and will want to eat them and won't be able to just eat one. Don't just get it because you want to try it. Just don't get it, okay? You want to set yourself up for success, and humans sometimes tend to be weak and they give in to their weaknesses and intuition. So again, if you have a goal in mind right now, whether that's dieting, prep, or whatever, again, eliminate the stuff that will possibly cause you to fail. Don't have them in. Go with a plan, get what you need, get out, prep, prepare, execute. Okay, now, I love you all. Make sure to subscribe, like, comment, share with somebody. Let me know what you want to see next and if this was helpful. And without further ado, keep lifting. Mwah.